Hey guys, welcome back to the Wimpy Studio. And today I'm going to be giving some questions that I have for season 3 of On My Block that is coming out this Wednesday, March 11th, and I'm really excited to watch it. So I just had some questions for season 3 that I wanted to talk about. Um, I'm not really sure. Um, I'm not really sure like if these questions will get resolved. I am going to be doing a full season 3 recap probably on Thursday, which is the day after it comes out. I'm probably gonna binge watch it on Wednesday and probably finish it up Thursday morning and then record and it'll come out Thursday afternoon to evening. Um so I don't know, but I'll just go ahead and get into the questions that I have, explain them, theories and all that stuff. So let me just put this in present mode. Okay, on my block, questions for season 3. Okay, so there's not a lot of questions considering a lot of things did get resolved in the season 2 finale, but I mean there's some things on this list that are kind of more of a minor thing that I didn't write down, but these are just some very like the 5 top things. And I'm actually going to work my way so the ending scene of season 2 is going to be the last thing I talk about. So I'm going to start at the very bottom of the list, which is who really stole the money. So, Jamal had money from the whole Roller World investigation, but then at the beginning of season 2, it was discovered that it was gone, and the big question was who stole the money. Well, there's been some theories out online, and one of the theories I actually agree with. So they said that from the party that Ruby and his brother attended in episode 5 of season 2, there was like some guys that Ruby lashed out at a little bit. They think that those are the people who stole the money. I don't know how I feel about this. The problem was is that um, just this storyline was really hard for me to get my head around because it was kind of all over the place. I mean, they burned the money, but I don't know. I mean, this storyline, it's like going in different directions. That's hard for me to keep up with. So I'm just not really was invested. I like Jamal. Jamal's one of my favorite characters. I like how he's really into like investigating, which is what I'm into as well. But I don't know this ruler. Well, like where did the money go? I'm just confused on where it's going because there's a lot that happened this season with the roller world money. So I don't know. I mean it was like in a dumpster at one point, but I do not know. So second question is did Latrell die? So I don't know if Latrell died. I mean, obviously he and his like little gang got caught, but Latrell pops is probably going to pop up. So, I mean, he was like in there at the very end of season 1 where he tried to shoot Caesar, and then Caesar went after him and almost shot Latrell. But then Latrell came back trying to shoot Caesar, and then he ended up shooting Ruby and Olivia. So I don't know. I mean, Latrell's. I'm pretty sure he's going to come back for season 3. I don't think he died. I mean, he could have, but I don't think. Well, I mean, this depends if there's a time jump. I mean, there could easily be a time jump where someone, killed the trail in between. But after watching the trailer, this takes place immediately after the kids get kidnapped, which I'll talk about more in a second because it starts off with like them taking the bags off of them because they put bags over them when they kidnap them. So I don't know. Okay, third question: what will happen with Monse transferring schools? So at the end of I mean, Monse's dad, after everything that happened with like her connecting with her mom again, her actually living in the same house as her mom and her family, um, it was like a lot for her to handle. Her dad wanted her to leave because the city wasn't safe, but which I can't really blame uh, that because the city does not seem safe. It's a lot like Riverdale, honestly, the town. But Free Ridge, I think, yeah, Free Ridge. So Free Ridge is not that safe, but Monte was planning on transferring schools, and I'll talk about this whole scene breakdown because that's my top one thing I'm going to talk about. But I'll go ahead and get to the Monse and Caesar get back together. So Monse and Caesar have been through a really big roller coaster throughout these first couple seasons of their dating storyline. I can go ahead and like sum it up to you in just like 30 seconds. So it started off, they hooked up before Monse went to writing camp. She came back and then they resumed their relationship until they broke up because it wasn't best for the crew and also because Olivia and Caesar kissed. And then Olivia and Caesar started dating, but they broke up because Caesar liked Monse and Olivia liked Ruby. So Monse and Caesar dated for a little while until he broke up with her, giving her an ultimatum, whatever, to choose him or her mom, which then she just went ahead and broke up with him because you don't really give ultimatums. I can kind of understand his situation, but I don't know. And then so they're apart for a while, and then Caesar hooks up with this other girl that he worked with, but then he didn't keep it. But he kept it to himself. He didn't tell Monse. But then they got back together briefly. But then before Monse and Caesar decided to like go like on a trip together and like not settle down, but like go on a trip with each other and hopefully spend the rest of their lives with each other. Caesar let the bomb spill that he slept with another girl, which caused Monse to push him, literally push him. I mean, Monse has a habit of like pushing Caesar for some reason. Like seriously, Caesar has been through a lot of stuff in his like lifetime. And like every time that Caesar does something to Monse, like I don't know, something that like makes her really upset, all she does is like pushes him like physically. I mean, there was like that like the first time they broke up in their first breakup in season 2, she like she like hit him, but almost like did like a back and forth like hitting, and then she like went for like 10 seconds before getting him to the end of the hallway. So she went all the way down the hallway pushing Caesar. And I'm like, can you just chill? And then she like did like a very very hard shove. And I mean, so Monse and Caesar were broken up during that time. So he kind of had the right, and he was like she was ignoring him. So honestly, I don't know. But he shouldn't have kept it from her. He should have just told her right when they got back together, and she would have been more. Well, Monse, she just. I don't think she would have understood. I mean, I would have kept it to myself, but I don't know. Um. So, but like I don't know. Monse is just she just really likes to physically hit Caesar when he upsets her, which is weird because Caesar has been through a lot. He's probably gotten beaten up a lot of times, and Monse, his girlfriend, pushing him like physically isn't helping. So I'm just saying. Um, so now it's finally time to talk about that big moment from the season 2 finale. So it goes something like this. Monse tells the others that she's going to be leaving, and they're like just making fun of her, being like, yeah, yeah, right. She's going to come back right away because of what happened with her mom. So, and then, um, and then she's like, you know what? Suck you losers. She's like, and then Caesar's like, well, Monse and Caesar, they did decide to become very complicated friends. But then she's like, well, I decided to break off that forgiveness, so now we're just at the same start. I'm like, oh, Monse, just chill. I mean, you think about it. I now this time I'm taking Monse's side because the other times when Monse was beating Caesar up, I was like I'm taking Caesar's side. Now I'm taking Monse's side because I mean Monse has like she's very brave. She can make her own decisions. Instead, the guys are just making fun of her, and I'm like, can you just like believe her for once? I mean, I get that you guys don't exactly have the best friendship right now, but at least try to fake some enthusiasm and say, well, good for you. And they're just like, okay. Like they don't even care. Like just at least say like, oh, good for you. We'll miss you. Kind of like what happened like when Monse told her friends that she was might stay with her mom. They said no, stay. But now they're just like, okay, whatever. So I just don't know. And then she like walked away, and she's like this really funny line. So I'm like, I'm not gonna look back. It's not worth it. And then it takes her like almost a minute probably to actually look back. During that minute of time, a van pulls up, and then the guys jump out and from behind her, and then they put bags over Ruby, Jamal, and Caesar, and then they drive away. They pull up to Monse. Monse does not even notice. She happens to look back, and then she sees Monse happens to look back, and then she sees like, oh, they're gone. But then she doesn't even notice that a guy sneaks up on her throws the plastic bag over her, and then takes her away. So that's how it ended with that shot. So I don't know. I have a lot of feelings about that finale. I know that this will take place. Season 3 will pick up immediately where season 2 left off, because in the trailer it picked up where they take the plastic bags off of them in a whole new world. So I don't know. I'm really excited to watch season 3 though. Like, I don't know, but like, this is a lot of it's a lot of stuff. I mean, this is like not a lot of questions. These are just some really basic questions I had. There's like other questions like, will we ever get more of Mario? Because Mario, we never really got much of him. We saw him in the very first episode of the series giving them advice, and then he's gone and comes back in season 2 with his pregnant girlfriend Amber. There's that one episode where him and Ruby hang out. But besides that, it turns out that he wasn't the father of the baby. I don't know. I mean, he like cheated on her as well. Amber cheated on her as well, on him as well. So like, I don't know. They're both cheating. I just did not get the point of that. I want to just get more of Mario's character. I'm hoping that's just a little plot like side note that I didn't put on here because it didn't really make my top 5 questions. So I don't really know. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the new season of On My Block. Um, I'm like I said, I'm probably gonna post a recap of it on Thursday, probably. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching the Wimpy Studios. Stay tuned for more videos to come, and